Object masks and masks in general are easily one of my favorite and most used tools. The ability to isolate and control subjects, objects, or just areas opens up a whole world of creative possibilities. And Object Mask is both powerful and insanely easy to use. We'll take this shot for instance, then we'll click here for our Object Mask tool. Now as I hover over the image, I'll see what objects I can select. Or if it's not popping up, I can draw around it and it'll grab on. Now in Effects Controls, I'll track forward and back, and we have our mask. Now we could do very obvious things like change the color as an effect, or just utilize the isolation for color grading in general, or even invert and bring the background down to let our character stand out more. Or we could go in an entirely different direction. Duplicate and set it back in the timeline a bit to offset the timing of the clips, then add the mask to the opacity of that layer, invert and scale that up. Now we can duplicate and scale a few more times, drop RGB split on the top layers, and then crop to bring back the original aspect ratio, and we have this odd stylized moment. Or we could add multiples, ghosting, or echoes in this same offset direction. Have something like a character moving through frame. Mask, track, duplicate, offset, do it a few more times, and we have this. Or do the same thing with a car for an endless string of cars. Make it ridiculous, because we can. Wow. And what's great about this is Object Mask is doing such tight work that our duplicates can cross in front of each other, which used to be something I would have to do in After Effects. And we can also combine slow motion footage with normal speed this way, which is an effect you've seen a million times and is great for all kinds of projects. Or we can remove objects. Take this same shot here. We'll mask, then expand the mask and feather to fully get rid of the subject. Then place a clean plate or a section of the video where that area is clean below this clip, and now we have a disembodied shadow. Or we could place a texture behind, then copy the mask, place a black solid beneath the top clip, add the mask to the opacity layer, then feather or add a blur, and we have an internal shadow. Or track a mask on something like this, then copy paste that mask data over to the opacity on a solid. And now you have this animation to use in anything you want, like some sort of graphic. Duplicate it a bunch again, make it weird, why not? We can also cause our subject to glitch. Drop in a clean plate, mask out the subject, add a glitch effect, and there you go. Or we could do something more often useful like blurring them out, or add the mask telemetry to do some color correction isolated to them. Or get fancier with your grade adjustment by masking the subject, create another mask. This could be a shape or more precise with the pen tool, but I'll select intersect, and now our color changes will only affect this side of the subject and leave the background unaffected. So I can bring that area down, up, whatever I want, and it's working really well. And of course you could do that exact same idea with any effect, isolating just small areas of the overall subject. The point is, whether you're doing simple color fixes, stylized effects for music videos, or cloning yourself, Object Mask is a fantastic tool that you should be using more. But that is it for today. If you have something you'd like to see us cover in the future, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It could save your life.